Hello YouTube, Big Swole 58 here. Welcome back to the channel. I finally got a chance to do a detailed cleaning on the latest addition to my Smith & Wesson Model 66 collection. This is the 66-1 that I bought a few weeks ago, and I think you saw it with me for the first time when I got back with it from the FFL, and it actually looked pretty good. And I finally got a chance to do a nice detailed cleaning on it and do a thorough inspection. And I must say, all in all, this is a well-kept, fantastic revolver. I have seen no issues with it at all. Everything about it is in good shape mechanically. Doesn't appear to have been shot very much at all. There is very little to no physical damage associated with it. All of the edges and high points are nice and clean. The stocks are almost in like new, almost mint condition. And I'm very pleased overall with the gun. I guess my biggest dilemma now is whether I want to polish it up to the kind of a clear, bright finish as the rest of my revolvers in my collection, or leave it as it is. I've been kind of contemplating that and really hadn't decided until just now. And the finish is nice. It's a typical Smith & Wesson brushed satin type of finish. But I don't know if it's just the finish on it or if it's age related, but it's kind of dull right along in here. I don't know if it's from wear or just the grain pattern from how it was finished. And right here on the front of the frame as well, there's also just a few dull spots right in this groove right here on the barrel. And same thing on this side of the gun. Same here too. And it's got some minor superficial scratches right along in here, and there was a few kind of obscured by the grip panel, but all in all, I have nothing to complain about. I mean, this gun is in excellent shape. The back straps kind of dulled out a little bit. I don't know if it's that way from the factory or it's just that way from age and you know, handling. But everything else cleaned up on it extremely well. If you looked at the previous video from where I actually showed it for the first time, there was a lot of fouling right here in the serrations on the top of the barrel, and just a little bit of rust or corrosion pitting and dirt on the back strap serrations, but all of that cleaned up nicely. Gun itself, everything is just almost in pristine condition. So I've been trying to decide whether I'm going to polish it up. I kind of like, you know, the finish that I have on my other revolvers, which is kind of it's not a mirror finish, it's just a bright clear finish. Doesn't show any or very little finishing marks. And it's just real nicely finished and polished. I think I've kind of talked myself into doing the same with this one, just to be consistent with the rest of my collection. I guess the next biggest dilemma I'm having is whether I want to finish and leave these speed loader grips on the gun, or replace them with this pair of extractor cutout stocks. They're both equally pretty. Nice wood grain patterns on both of them, though I do like the patterns on these a little bit more. And I believe this is a factory matched bookend set. But these are nice too. For whatever reason, I've always liked the extractor cutout stocks on the Model 66s and in most all of the K-frame revolvers as opposed to the speed loader cutout. I know it's just a personal preference, but it's the ones I like the most. I just think they look better on the gun than does these. So I think what I'll do instead is I'll just fit and refinish both of them for this revolver, and then I'll decide then. That's probably the easiest thing to do. I really can't decide right this minute. Really undecided on that. But I really do like the extractor cutout stocks on Model 66s more so than I do the speed loader cutouts. Again, I know that's just a personal choice, but it's just what I like. But anyway, since I've decided I'm going to kind of clear and polish it, I'll be trying to capture that on video just as soon as I get a chance to. Been real busy lately. Seems like I haven't got a chance to do much of anything. But until then, this is Big Swole 58 signing out.